Welcome, everybody. Okay, so this is Men's Giving Circle 2.0, and very appropriate because it's 2020. So we're kicking this off for the next generation. I want to thank everybody for coming. So my name is Angel Chavez, and back in 2015, I had this great idea along with one of our board members of LCF, Arabella Martinez, that somebody should start a men's giving circle to address the gap of boys of color falling behind the women in our community. And so, after she's very smooth, and afterwards she's like, "So, when are you going to start?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" And I already knew that she had me. So we started it at the beginning of 2016. Had a big showing. We used to have like 50 plus members through San Francisco's all Bay Area, and it got so big that East Bay and San Francisco split up because it was hard to commute. You guys know the Bay Area. It used to take 45 minutes to go to San Jose. Now it takes you 2 hours or something like that, if that, right? So if we parted ways, but then over the past couple of years, sort of things waned here and there, and then Anthony here, he's been taking the leadership role with a few other people in the East Bay. We met up at a conference, we got it going, we decided, had a meeting, brought a bunch of people together along with Martin and other leaders in Lawrence, and said, let's bring it all back together. So this is the beginning of the launch, so I want to thank everybody for coming, and so we're going to come together. Currently, Pablo works for LCF. He gave us, and he's a member. How many members active do we have now?
Right now, in this giving circle,
38
active, 38 active members.
Okay, so as all of you know, so for the people who are new and haven't joined yet, being a member means that we each donate $1,000 throughout the year. You can give it all at once. You can give more if you want, but it's minimum of $1,000. And then you can pay it monthly. It ends up being $83.33 a month. You can do it quarterly, however you want. And then throughout the year, we have different programs, and we're going to start to roll out what those programs are going to be in the 2.0 version. Part of it is networking and having, as you can see, there's a variety of different pages and groups here, people from different industries. And one of the things that we want to do is we want to be able to have mentors for the younger people, make connections, help each other out. What I call people pushing from the bottom and people from the top pulling. That effect right there is incredibly powerful, and having a network that helps each other is incredibly powerful as well. So that's kind of where we're going with things. We're going to have a formal meeting coming up. We haven't decided yet, but we're going to blast that out there for everybody to come, and then we're going to start. Everybody here has a vote. We all start to develop our initiatives. So our initial initiative, just to be very brief, was we adopted the 6 tenets of My Brother's Keeper. So some of those tenets include reading by 3rd grade, health, graduating from college, or a trade school, because not everybody's meant to go to college. You can go get somebody from PG&E right here, a linesman or somebody that works PG&E, makes a lot of money. My nephew went to college, he just became an electrician, and he just loves it. It's great. So those are things. And being healthy and staying out of gangs. So we found out Obama put that together. It's called MBK, My Brother's Keeper. And we adopted it as a men's giving circle because we knew that we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. Because if you throw money at those 6 tenets, we know it moves the needle, right? In terms of having efficacy, in terms of getting boys of color, not heading in the wrong direction. My friend here knows some stats. So what are the stats on boys going to prison?
So there's 2.3 million bodies in the penitentiary, 20% are Latinos. And so for every one Latino male we have in college, there's 2.7 Latinos in the prisons. And so research indicates that Latino males lag significantly behind the Latina female. And the research indicates, provides different recommendations. I'll be able to create a slideshow and to present it to y'all and give you more information. I'll gather more of the research.
Yeah, see, phenomenal. We used to have another expert on our board. He moved to Portland, Oregon, Jonathan Garcia. And if he sees this, you see this, Jonathan, what's up? And so I think that he was my MBK expert. He was like, oh man, I learned so much from that guy that it just matters. So we have a bunch of other members that couldn't be here tonight for whatever reason. The owner of this place who's hosting it, Octavio Diaz, he's going to be a member. We've got some other significant members. So tradition is that we go around and everybody says a couple of things. Your name, where you're from, and why do you think that you would be interested in joining the circle? So maybe we can start here.
Yeah, I'm Juan Oldham. I live in Alameda.
and I work here in Oakland at Pacific Gas and Electric. I'm the electric construction superintendent, so I manage the entire East Bay for electricity. And my primary purpose was philanthropy, how to give back to the community that I grew up in. So.
Awesome. Thank you. Welcome.
Roberto Zamora from Farmers Insurance. I'm from Richmond, California, and my purpose for being here is Martina invited me. But I'm also looking to, start networking and build business relationships with Latino people, especially, and help each other out.
Martin.
How's it going, everyone? Martin Encinas Leon. I've been a member for about 2 years now, and one of the reasons why I joined, I just wanted to expand my professional network within the Latino community and find ways to give back.
Hi, I'm Leo Sosa. I'm the founder and executive director for Dev Mission. I've been a grant recipient for the Latino Men Giving Circle for almost 3 years, and I'm very excited just to be here today to see what this 2.0 Latino Men Giving Circle will lead to, but I'm very thankful for the opportunity.
Hello, my name is Martin Pezuela. I work with Leo Sosa at Dev Mission. I'm one of the alumni that was a part of Dev Mission, and I'm here with Leo trying to network and see how everything goes with the Latino community.
Hi, I'm Mark Luavano, and I live and work in San Francisco, and I just come from a family that has a strong emphasis on education and giving back and being involved in the community, and I just figured this was a good outlet for that, and just trying to meet some new folks.
Hey, I'm Pablo Cortez. I represent the Latino Community Foundation here with this Living Circle. And I'm here to uplift all these leaders that we have here and take the Latin community to another level.
I'm Juan Kunagi. I work in fundraising management for nonprofits, mostly writing grants for nonprofits, and I studied fundraising. I was raised in Fresno, California. I lived in New York for a while, and now I relocated to the Bay. So I'm just interested in meeting other Latinos in fundraising and networking as well. Yeah.
Flores, I own a company called Proactive Network Consulting. We do computer networks here in the Bay Area. I've been a member since 2016 when we started, so one of the original ones. Enjoy meeting other Latino men, typically in an environment where I'm the only Latino at the table. It's good to see other guys that are successful and knocking it out of the park. So excited to be part of this organization, give back. I'm originally from Bakersfield, California, and I live in San Francisco now.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Anthony Chavez, living and working here in Oakland. And for me, Latino Community Foundation was about giving back. It was about connecting with other ambitious professional Latinos, and just finding a way to keep on challenging ourselves to, see, the fullest of our community. So, yeah, very nice to meet you all.
Good evening. My name is Charlie Morales, born and raised in San Francisco, California. I'm the Hermanos coordinator. It's the Connections to College coordinator through Skyline Community College. It's a Latinx college pipeline for Latinos around San Mateo County. Also the general counselor and professor at San Jose City College. And so I pretty much go in the schools and interrogate the systems of oppression and try to close the achievement gap, specifically for men of color, specifically Latino males. And so I'm part of Nu Alpha Kappa fraternity, Latino-based fraternity. There's over 4,000 of us in California, Nevada, and Colorado. And I'm in the streets, and I'm also on the front lines. I do some photography, do a little bit of artwork, a little bit of spoken word poetry. And so those are all ways that I've been able to really go back to my old high schools, my old elementary schools, and really bridge that gap to connect our youth and bridge the gap to get them to that next level.
Wow, that's great. And behind the scenes, the cameras, Alex Ontiveros, I want to say thank you very much for covering us. I've known Alex for quite a long time now. He's always advocated, along with Silicon Valley Latino, for our community and our successes. There is so much vilification out there of our Latino community out there, and Alex always brings the successes and the positive side and highlights youth, mentors, and all across the Bay Area. So I want to thank you for the incredible work that you've been doing, Alex, throughout the past decade and more. So that we are glad to have you here as a sponsor. So just to finish off, if you don't know how the Men's Giving Circles work, I mentioned earlier how we all pony up money, right? So we got 38 members. So imagine, let's call it 40, got $40,000. And then what we do is, based on our initiative, the Latino Community Foundation will go out and look for organizations that sort of fit that criteria. And then they'll send out sort of an email blast and go, here's 10 organizations, vote, everybody votes. And the top 3, then we meet at at the foundation or somewhere, and the top 3 get the pitch. Think Shark Tank Latino style. And so we got all this money, and we all get together. They have how many minutes, Leo? 5 minutes?
You got 5 minutes.
Okay, you got 5 minutes. Literally, tick, tick, tick. And we're all judges.
Yep.
We're all the judges, and we're all a vote. Your money gets you that vote. And then it comes down to how do you divide up the money. So that's a long way of introducing Leo Sosa. I invited Leo to come. So Leo runs Dev Mission in San Francisco. A couple of years back, the Men's Giving Circle, he came late. Like, I sent Masha a note and said, hey, I got this note from the set. Can we put him into the dock? She goes, oh, we already went. He goes, okay, I'll squeeze him in. Got him in. He ended up, we gave him $10,000 a couple of years ago. And now his organization is at what, 600,000?
We're almost there.
You're almost at 600,000. Amazing work. And yeah. More importantly than the money is the money that he has gotten. He's made so much impact in our community with the amount of youth. So I'm going to turn it over to Leo to maybe talk about what Dev Mission has done, what the circles have meant to him, because also the women's circle and the tech circle have given to him, and what you've done with that and how incredibly important it is to get grassroots money and support monetarily, but also you've had Martin come and give classes. You've had support from all the other of us. They're looking at board membership and things like that. And one of the youth is here to kind of give us a little bit of highlight in terms of what impact it's had on his life.